I'm good. Go.
Festival shall begin.
So on a beautiful Friday afternoon, we welcome you to another episode of The Commute.
Well, and I will be your driver.
And I will be your passenger. And Bob...
Well, oh, hey there. I guess I'm another passenger. That's as much as you'll see me today.
Yeah, just wait. Just wait.
Yeah, you'll get into these stories.
We had the whole Michael Bay conversation going on a couple minutes ago.
Nice.
You missed out.
How much you love him?
Yeah, that was what it was.
Well, we're kind of doing a special, not a destination episode, but we're on our way to Fogo de Chao, which is a Brazilian meat house restaurant.
A meat house, it could be called that.
Yeah, it's a meat house.
Meat
So we're going
shack.
to go check it out. It's just all the meat you can eat and shove in your gullet. So we're going to make it a special episode by just going over some food stories. And we will start out with... Boy, where to start?
You should start out with your advice for Fogo, because maybe Bob doesn't know that.
Yes, the advice for Fogo. They have a brilliant, beautiful salad bar there. It's huge. All kinds of good stuff on it. You know, shaved, dried fish and big blocks of cheese. You just shave the cheese off of. Big fat olives. And you're going to want to dig into it. Don't. Because it's just going to ruin your appetite. I was given that advice and I didn't follow it. I said, no, it looks like I'm here. I'm paying the money. I want to try this good salad. And, man, about 40 pounds of meat later.
That's what I was about to say. I mean, because Larry already told me it was all about the meat.
All about
So
the meat.
why would you even bother with the green stuff?
Well, I figured I'll get a small salad. But then when I was done my meat, I wish I could have fit 50 pounds of meat in there. So it did help with digestion, though. I said, if you don't shit your pants halfway through, you're not doing it right.
Well, I didn't bring a spare pair of pants, so...
It's all right. It's
Well,
not
at
your
least,
car.
At least, yeah, I mean, the car where you're driving after that, too, it could mop that up. Yeah,
so
that's a rental,
Is
too.
there, at least, a Kohl's or someplace afterwards? Like a new pair of drawers and all?
I know there's a Burlington Coat Factory.
Dude, there's tons of homeless people. You'll be all right.
I'll
take
just
a
grab
pair-
one of their
Yeah.
newspapers from them and use it. Just uncover their,
I was saying just take their pants. They're my pants now,
That's
homeless
really
man.
cool, man. They don't have anything. Well, take their pants.
They are my pants, homeless man.
Let them get arrested for exposure instead of myself.
Exactly, exactly. You're going to get arrested soon anyway. For something.
All right.
You know? Okay, so let's go with... Well, I was talking about the shaved salmon. Let's talk about genetically engineered salmon.
All right.
That's something they're trying to get going.
Sure.
And the purpose behind it is you grow the fish faster. They're real fish. It's not 3D printed fish.
Right.
You know, but it's real fish. And but they grow a lot faster. They're free of disease. You make sure they're free of disease.
Mm-hmm.
They have cleaner environments. But people are quick to say no to it.
Oh yeah, anything that's genetically modified.
You know, the ethics get in the way.
I don't understand, but the ethics of that, I think, is twisted.
Not to derail this story, but then I also heard where they're going to premiere the meatless meat or whatever. Have you guys heard about that?
Meatless meat.
Yeah, it's all. I don't know how they're making it. I just kind of saw a blurb about it.
Mm-hmm.
You think he's talking about 3D printed meat?
I don't think so.
Is there anything that a 3D printer can't do? I
Yeah.
mean, that's really my question. But
No.
I don't think it's 3D printed. I think it's actually, it's whatever process they're doing. It doesn't
Sweet.
involve any animals or anything. It's not tofu.
Oh.
Mm-hmm.
But
Well, yeah, I mean,
don't know.
we were talking about one day. It was it was like you take the DNA from anything you want, and they were taking it from people or something,
Yep.
and making meat out of it.
Nice, so we can all be cannibals?
Right. It'll
But
be
pick
a
your
steak.
famous person, and they can get cells from them and make that person's meat.
Why do we want Einstein's brain when we could have his liver, right?
Exactly,
Right.
exactly. Or even his brain. We'll eat his brain. Brain food. So yeah, people are quick to say no to this. Safeway and Kroger already said that even if you okay it, we won't carry it. You know, they said we're not doing that.
But it's made in America.
It's American fish.
They should make flag steaks you know, with like stars and stripes printed on it. They'd sell that shit.
But they said they're going over it now to decide if they're going to okay it or not. The problem with it is that regulations and rules for it.
Mm-hmm.
It's not like regular food. They have to come up with a whole new list of rules and regulations for them. So as long as that passes through, they say within 2 years it will be on the market.
2 years, that quickly, huh?
2 years. Someone who has been kept quiet, they haven't said yes or no to it, is Walmart. So because they're not saying no to it, they think they're going to say yes to it.
Uh-huh.
So,
I guess it depends what kind of bargain they can bring to their shoppers.
yeah, sure. You know, hey.
In the bottoms of their pockets.
And it'll probably, I don't know if it would be cheaper or not. You would imagine it is, at least at first.
Yeah, I don't know. I would think just the opposite. Like, it'd be more expensive at first, and then
Yeah.
once, you know, places start printing out the meat, then...
Well, it would have to start out cheaper, though, for people to be even interested in it. I would
right.
think.
Yeah, there'd have to be some kind of price point that it would start at.
Right. And since we're going to fit all the meat we can in our mouths today, I was introduced today to the 7-pound hot dog.
Oh,
You can go to bighotdog.com.
So what is it, like an actual dog?
It's a hot dog.
But I mean, like an actual, like, yapping like, dog that you just...
You get a schnauzer.
Yeah, a schnauzer you just put on a bun.
Schnauzer in a casing. They say, and you got to see the commercial for it. I'll post it to the site. It's just ridiculous, the commercial they made for it. You know, they're saying that the problem with it is
it doesn't cook within an hour.
They burn easy because they're so tiny, regular hot dogs.
Oh, yeah.
They roll around your grill. You don't want to have it rolling around your grill. You want to weigh the grill down. They bust through the buns real easy. The purpose behind these
You don't grunt when you pick them up.
the 16-inch long, 4-inch thick 7-pound hot dog is you slice it.
Uh-huh.
You can slice it, have it whatever thickness you want, put it on a hamburger bun. However, for the low price of $100, you get the 7-pound hot dog. This is a special they got going on right now. It's normally $170.
Oh.
So $100, you get the 7-pound hot dog,
Good deal.
a bun big enough to hold the 7-pound hot dog, a bunch of ketchup, mustard, and relish to cover your
How the hell is that shipped to you?
7-pound.
They ship that?
They do ship
They have
it.
to
It
ship
would
it in
cost
pieces.
$38 to ship it to you. So it
It's
brings the price up to
$138
$138 for a hot dog that feeds 50 people.
Oh my
So if you're
God.
having a big cookout,
That'd be funny.
you know, what are you going to pay for
I
hot
guess
dogs
so.
anyway? You have 50 people coming over, they each want 2 hot dogs.
Or like, you know, one of these big, like, thing where they got a bunch of firemen or whatever, you know? You get that for the grill.
So for the novelty factor alone, we think it's worth it.
I think it's probably worth it.
All right.
I would like to try it, not for the price.
How do you
taste
cook
like a
the
hot
thing?
dog?
How do you have a grill big enough to cook it though, or whatever?
Well, you slice it.
But if you're gonna slice it anyway, what's the point? I want that
It doesn't
one
roll
long dog
around on your
on
grill.
a huge damn bun.
Just for that
Just
photo
like
op.
Larry said, you know, just a bunch of firemen come up and just start eating it.
You
know?
spin it. You have a pig on one spit, and then you have a hot dog on the other.
Oh, okay.
Smoker? You can
A
smoke
smoker, you can smoke the hot dog.
All right.
There's no
Or does it come
preservatives or
pre-cooked?
additives in it.
it. Is it pre-cooked?
No,
I mean,
no, no.
just-
Well, it's smoked like a regular.
Well, I
hot
mean,
dog.
it's a regular hot dog. You
Yeah.
probably
So
could
you
eat
could
it
just
raw.
eat it.
But no preservatives or additives. You're going to want to eat it quick. Because otherwise it's going to go real bad real fast. Get all kinds of bacteria in it. So you're either going to want to make a pig of yourself or have a lot of people over.
Right.
With really thick slices. I don't think I know 50 people that would come to my house.
No.
Just for hot dogs.
Yeah, that's right. You want to come try the, you want to eat
How
my
big
is that whole
7-pound hot
coleslaw have
dog?
to be in potato salad.
'Cause
I
you're
want to
feeding
get
giants.
it and take a lot of really crude pictures with it.
Well, yeah.
And post it on the internet,
That's
you know?
got to be half the fun. You got to
Me
get
laying
your
on my
$100
bed
off.
with a big fucking hot dog between my legs.
Put some lipstick on it.
Hello, ladies. Have like 8 girls around it licking it, you know? Just fuck up their mascara beforehand. You know? That's where I'm going with it.
Mhm.
So we got some meat facts
Yeah.
from bellybites.com.
Mhm.
Father's Day is the biggest beef eating day of the year.
Yeah.
80 million pounds consumed. 80 million pounds of meat in in one day.
In one day.
God bless America. Tomatoes added to roast will tenderize them naturally due to the acid breaking it down. So I wonder how many tomatoes get eaten on Father's Day.
Father's Day.
I imagine not many. It's probably a lot of grilling. Maybe slice up some tomatoes for your burgers. Meat should be stored no longer than 3 days in the refrigerator.
In its original package.
In their original wrapping. Boy, I go way over that.
Yeah, I think almost everybody does.
You know, I'm alive. But I guess for, rules, you're...
Well, yeah, I mean, and if you wanted it to be completely without, any kind of danger to it, I guess.
Mm-hmm. Smoked meat should be refrigerated. Really? I mean, I usually do, but if it's smoked and dried...
Mm-hmm. You wouldn't think.
Couldn't you just leave it, like, in a jar? I mean...
No. Apparently
What
not.
about, like, jerky?
Jerky, yeah, you could leave that out, I would think.
Yeah, well, it sits in the store for weeks on end.
Yep.
Meats cooked only to medium well, which is 170 degrees, increases the B1 availability. What's B1?
Vitamin.
Okay. By 15% over well done, which is 185 degrees.
So overcooking it, you lose 15% of the B vitamin value from...
Well, you're really not supposed to eat meat any higher than medium well. I mean, it's meant to be, pink in the middle, and you really just want to heat it up so you get rid of any germs. And then
Yeah, I mean, ideally,
that's what I tell these guys. At Fogo, they have, a big hunk of meat they bring over, and a giant metal stick. But they cook it so that one end is well done all the way down to, like rare. Yeah. So you tell them what slice you want. I tell them, bloody me up.
Yeah.
Bob, how do you prefer your meat?
Medium.
Medium rare. Good man.
Oh, Bob has inside knowledge on the meat department at Acme.
Oh, yeah, the inside knowledge of working at a supermarket.
Oh, yeah?
There's all kinds of stuff.
What kind of secrets you got? Spill out your secrets.
I don't really know if there are any secrets, but...
Your well-known facts.
Meat handling. I learned a lot of meat handling.
Learned how to handle your meat?
All right, man.
In the meat room.
I said go to the strip club afterward. Bob's the guy to take.
Learned all about multiple pairs of boots. And
yeah. Meat
why
boots.
that's important.
Yeah. Meat boots. I'm sure Larry has good produce stories as well.
Oh yeah, I've told those.
I got the seafood stories.
Yeah, he was seafood.
We should open a friggin' grocery store.
There you go. Yeah.
Get all the departments covered.
Hell, at least a little farmer's market shop or something,
Yeah.
Ground pork should be kept frozen no longer than 2 months. That is true. The only reason I get rid of it after that is because it gets freezer burned.
Yeah.
Well,
fuck,
really
I forgot I had this.
Of any meat, you don't want to keep it longer than that because the freezer burns.
Yeah.
And the bad taste, it's not actually bad, right?
No, I don't think it's bad. Yeah, I think I think it's removing like any kind of flavor that it would have.
Okay.
It would taste like 3D printed meat.
Right.
Who needs a printer when you got a freezer?
Right.
Venison smoked in ginger ale overnight eliminates the gamey flavor. I like the gamey flavor though.
Yeah.
I wouldn't want to get rid of it.
Well, I'm sure it doesn't get rid of it completely, but
It games it down.
yeah, it games it down.
To separate bacon slices, place the package in the microwave for a few seconds. Oh, a little fat
Yeah.
cooks off of it.
Make them a little easier to separate or whatever.
You know what I did with the microwave last night? My daughter was eating a bag of Sun Chips, and she likes little tiny, cute little things. Like her Barbie doll. She's cute little, look at a cute little purse and a cute little this. So I said, look, come here, sweetheart. I said, I'm going to make this bag into a Sun Chip bag for your Barbie dolls. And I stuck it in the microwave and put it on for 5 seconds. Dude, by second 3, this thing, lightning bolts shooting off the shit and everything, and it shrinks it down. It was great. And I had those little tiny, by second 4 it was done. It shrunk in 1 second.
Instant shrinky
Tiny. It wasn't hot. It was cool right away. She thought it was magic. I was like, listen, 2 things. 1, don't tell mommy we did this. 2, don't you ever do this. This is a science project. You got to have parents around to do science projects. There you go. She's like, all right, cool.
See, and that would be a worry if she actually watched the show. But
yeah, we did it. Well, it turns out I put the kid to bed. I'm waiting for her to come home, and I'm sitting in the dining room working on my puzzle. And she comes in, puts her stuff on the kitchen counter. What the hell is this? And I'm like, what? And she holds up the little sun chip bag. Oh. Yeah, well, we were doing science projects. Oh, you killed the microwave? No, I think it still works. I haven't tried it since, but you really could have blew up the microwave. What do you think? Can I throw this out? No, don't throw it out. That's our science project.
I made that.
That's for the Monster High girls. They'll be pissed off at you. To eliminate curling in bacon, soak in cold water for 2 minutes before frying. Dry with paper towels. Really? Did you ever try that?
No, that's just what the website said. I don't know. I bake bacon, and
Yeah.
it comes out flat enough for me.
Bacon's
Like,
awesome. Microwaving bacon is awesome. You get those bacon racks?
I've had that. Like my parents had one of
Yeah?
those, and
Oh, I
I
like
never
it.
like it. I don't know. It's
I mean, nothing's like baking. I mean, you bake anything, it's going to be better than cooking it any other way.
It's just,
Better than frying, better than microwaving.
yeah, to me, it just turns out so much nicer.
Leftover cooked meat can be kept for up to 5 days in the refrigerator. Again, unless you're in my house, where it doesn't have fur on it,
Yeah, it's
you
good
can
to
eat it.
go.
I don't even give it the smell test.
Yeah.
No fur, cook it.
Smell this. Is that bad?
Thaw meats in the refrigerator for maximum safety, which I try to do, unless it's like lunchtime and I know I forgot to take something out. Honey, take it out and put it in the sink.
Yeah.
It should be thawed by the time I get back. I hate thawing things in the microwave.
Yeah.
It cooks it on the ends.
Yeah, it
It's
just
all
irritates
nasty.
the shit out of me.
And fresh beef is cherry red. The darker the beef, the older the animal. Well, that explains why all the meat in Food Lion is brown. It looks pre-cooked.
Right.
Fat should be white, not yellow.
It has been pre-cooked by the bacteria on the outside.
Piece of shit, Food Lion. Let's see. Are these food facts? Food dates?
I don't know. One page wasn't. So. Yeah. No, that's stuff for
Oh, okay.
today. Yeah, just.
Let's
this
do
day
it.
in
Let's
history
throw it in.
thing.
This day in history, 1859. Groundbreaking for the Suez Canal. Stretches 101 miles connecting the Red Sea and the Mediterranean. Construction finished in 1869. I'm shocked it only took 10 years.
I know.
Back then?
It ended up. It was 4 years past schedule too.
Oh, geez. I thought they'd get it done in 6. That sounds like construction hasn't changed in 150 years.
No.
It'll be
not
done by
even
this
at all.
date. Psych, motherfuckers.
I guess all the initial construction too was just guys with pickaxes,
Oh, God.
like
They
basically
really
forced
fought 6
labor.
years?
Yeah.
Shit. April 25th, 1719, Robinson Crusoe published Daniel Defoe. Is that Daniel? Defoe? Is that right?
Yeah.
Okay. Daniel Defoe based on the experiences of Alexander Selkirk, who was shipwrecked for 4 years off the coast of South America. True story. I didn't know that.
Well, Robinson
Wow.
Crusoe was.
Yeah, you know.
I think it said it was 28 years on the island for
Still
Robinson
4
Crusoe.
year. Damn.
4 years stuck on an island.
I would like to try a year on an island with one other person. Not by myself. But I think a year on an island, you and one other person, preferably a female. Of course, prison rules would apply if it's you and another guy. It'd be fun. You know?
What's that?
Well, if you're stuck on an island with a girl, that's the best option because you're sitting around, you're just gonna fuck for a year. But I said if you're with a guy, well, prison rules apply then, you know, or it's not gay because you're in prison.
Oh, okay.
That's just called sex in prison, not gay sex.
Oh, okay.
That's just
That's good to know.
that's just called sex. Yeah.
It's good to know when to start building a raft if Joe's ready.
I'm pretty much gonna give you a week. And then,
That's your head start.
Then I'm gonna find a way to make wine and candles on the on the island. Oh no, I just thought we'd have a good little dinner. I caught some crabs, some lobster.
Avoid any kind of travel with Joe over any kind of islands or anything.
Right.
Everything is possible on the commute, Bob. Go with it. Be like, yeah, it's a good idea, Joe.
You're taken to exotic locations in your head that you never thought you would visit.
Every trip is a vacation.
Ugh.
April 25th, 1915, Allies begin the invasion of
Gallipoli.
Gallipoli. What was that?
World War One. There's actually a really good movie with Lem Biggins, Mel Gibson, and he's like a Australian soldier during that fight and stuff. It's really good. It's worth checking out.
How old was the movie?
Very.
Yeah.
Yeah. It was like one of his original ones. I don't know if he did the Mutiny on the Bounty one before that or after that. I think it was before that. So that was good too, man. Did you ever see that version?
Yeah.
That's freaking awesome.
That's a good one.
Him and Anthony Hopkins.
And in 1947, Truman inaugurates the White House bowling alley. Fantastic. I would love, if I was the president and I had the kitchen that he has and the bowling alley, that ain't shit gonna get done for 4 years. You know?
Maybe that's why.
Yeah, maybe they gotta start taking all this
Gotta start
perks.
scaling the perks back.
Out of
White
it.
House.
Bowling alley. And how much fun would that be if your parent was president? You live in that fucking place?
Mm-hmm.
Shit. That would be fantastic. I saw the kids doing the Easter egg hunt last Sunday at the White House. They were, like,
Is it
showing
a
on
hunt
TV.
or do they just
They
roll
like
them?
roll
I thought they
them.
roll.
They roll them.
Okay.
But these kids were murdering each other over these eggs. Like everyone's supposed to get like an egg, and they would like snatch their egg up and then like run and like shoulder check the other person and get like it was kiddie violence. Yeah.
What kind of kids they invite to that White House?
Well, there are 3 new Dorito flavors coming out. Okay.
Breast milk.
It is not breast milk.
No?
No, I
That
wish.
usually makes your list.
I wish breast milk was on there, or maybe some kind of vagina flavor.
And almost every week this guy comes up. Just 2 days ago, there's breast milk lollipops, breast milk ice cream. I'm telling you.
Breast milk,
It's not
Oreo.
foreign.
Well, Oreos with breast milk.
Oreos with breast milk.
Like these are actually like marketed
Oh yeah.
products that are.
Well, yeah, like the Oreo ad was kind of.
That was an ad.
Yeah, it was like a kid like eating an Oreo, like sucking on a boob.
Okay.
That was.
Milk goes good. What goes good with your Oreo? Milk.
Yeah, okay.
A little baby.
Yeah.
You know. But you can make anything out of breast milk, Bob.
You know.
You certainly can.
Oh, let me count the
It
ways.
is just milk, I guess.
Certainly. And all milk comes from a breast.
Yeah.
You know.
Some
Yeah.
more
I'd rather
attractive than
human
others.
than a cow.
Right.
Simply for the extraction process. I mean, again, I don't want to touch animal organs, animal sex organs.
Leave it to the professionals. Or the pump.
Exactly.
Whatever.
Or unless you're stuck on an island and you are alone.
Yeah.
And in
Then
what
with the
farm-
cow.
Jungle
farm
rules,
apply at that
Yes,
point?
exactly.
Farmers
Amish
rules
rules apply.
Did you see that fucking thing? Like these this Amish family, like right up in Lancaster. These fucking kids, 3 of these kids, 16-year-old and 2 like 18-year-old kids, not part of the Amish community. They went in there and they like killed their fucking like pet donkey, little Eeyore.
Why?
It
Why
was like a
kill
pet.
Eeyore?
I don't know.
Now-
Each one of the kids took turns. They shot it like 6 times each.
That's sad, but it would have been funny if all they did was chop off its tail and then pin it back onto its ass like Eeyore, put a big button on the back.
I don't think they knew its name.
Oh man.
Was this something like Rumspringa kind of? You know?
No, it was just kids, I guess, driving around or whatever up there. Decided to fuck with the Amish.
Oh, okay.
So they went into like, their yard or whatever and killed their
Oh,
donkey.
yeah, that's messed up. I thought you meant the Amish kids themselves.
No, that's what I'm saying. It was
Oh.
there was
Well, people have been fucking with the Amish forever. So.
right. But
So your Dorito flavors.
all right.
Now normally they'll come out with these chips will come out with 2 or 3 different kinds and say vote on the best one, and that's the one that
They
stays.
did that before, didn't they?
Yeah, Doritos did it in 2008. They came out with a Mountain Dew flavored. Do you remember that?
No.
Neither do I. But they've done it before with other chips. Lay's just did it. Well, these are 3 different bags, 3 different colored bags, but they don't tell you what the flavor is.
Okay.
Okay. But here on the Commute, we got the scoop for you. So you don't buy a bag of
what's in the
chips.
bags?
Like you buy a bag of chips, you take one, you're like, hey, what the fuck? And you throw out the bag of chips. So, the orange bag, from what people can best tell, is like a barbecue lime flavor, sweet and sour maybe. It says very lime and citrusy, which could be good. The blue bag is chocolate chipotle. I don't want a chocolate Dorito.
I mean, that's a good combination, though.
That's a good combination, but not on a chip.
Well, who knows? I mean, I don't know.
They said it's very chocolatey and spicy.
I tried that before I tried breast milk lollipop. I'll tell you that. I'm saying.
I'm on borderline with those. I'm of two minds, you know.
Huh. All right.
The red bag is pretty much, they said, buffalo flavor. They said it's really just like a really spicy, regular Dorito flavor, which I thought they already kind of had.
Yeah.
The spicy Doritos, unless it's a certain
'cause
kind of
they got
pepper they're using, and that's what they'll call it.
And I already thought they had like a spicy and sweet one. Like,
Yeah. The spicy and sweet. They have the buffalo. They have buffalo because they have buffalo blue cheese.
Oh, okay.
There's 2 different flavored chips in the bag.
So they're just recycling flavors, then. What's going on?
Yeah, you know.
Or they had all these left over from the contest.
Yeah, probably.
Just
So you can
mix
go
a bunch of
online
chip
and vote
together.
for the best one, and the winning chip will be available at the end of the summer.
Well, you know what? And it's probably not a chocolate-coated chip.
No, it's not. It's
Yeah.
not. It's not coated. It's flavored.
It's probably just
But
chocolate
that's
dust.
the thing. If it was a regular Dorito dipped in chocolate, that might be better because you get the salt and the chocolate. You know, you get like real salty things like chocolate-covered pretzels. You know, chocolate-covered pretzels are good. So if you just got a salty Dorito, not cheese flavored, and dipped it in chocolate.
I don't really like Doritos anyway.
Oh, what?
Honestly, I mean,
I'm a Dorito whore, man.
Yeah, Nancy loves the Cool Ranch ones.
Fuck yeah.
I don't know. They're all right, but
And that was the shit when they first came out with Cool Ranch. It was like, oh, another flavored Dorito?
How can you do this?
And it was like phenomenal. Now they're going all the way to chocolate. Or Mountain Dew. I don't remember the Mountain Dew flavor.
No, I don't remember that.
It was
at
called
all.
like Quench or whatever.
Yeah, Quench.
Quench this. It is now good to be a farm animal, though. We're talking about being farm animals. What farmers are doing now, because the price of corn has gone up a lot, it has doubled since 2009. So in 4 years, 5 years, it's doubled. They have to find a cheaper way to feed the animals. So now farmers, they've been doing this for years, but it's really catching on now, where a lot of farmers are feeding their animals candy. Candy. They are feeding them some of the things they feed them, and this is just a few things off the list. Chocolate bars, gummy worms, ice cream sprinkles, marshmallows, hard candies, and hot chocolate mix.
So what nutritional value does the animal get from any of that?
Well, they really just want to get the animal sugar. That's the sugar in their diet. So it actually, let me see.
So they graze normally. That's just a supplement.
They try to keep it at 3% of their diet.
Okay.
No more than that. They mix it in with hay, stuff like that, and they just they gobble it all up. That's how animals eat. Blah, blah.
That's the noise they make.
But since they've been doing this, they found out that for cows anyway, and this is just from the ice cream sprinkles.
The light was green for half a second.
Yeah, no, give us a fucking minute, dick shit. From the ice cream sprinkles, it's increasing milk production by 3 pounds per cow per day.
And increasing diabetes
I was
in
about to say,
the population.
Oh, it's sweet milk.
The milk, the sugar.
It's sweet milk.
Yeah.
Corn costs $315 per ton, and sprinkles are only $160 a ton.
Sprinkles.
However,
Who's buying a ton of sprinkles? Man?
farmers, they
Jeez.
said it's become such a thing with farmers that now candy prices are going up. And candy prices are going up about 50%.
Another
since
thing to
then.
blame farmers for.
Candy
Farming.
prices.
So what's the reason for the corn going up?
Fewer farms, droughts.
Okay.
Yeah, whatever regular effects, I guess. I don't
Yeah.
know.
Why it just?
I was
suddenly-
I
Because
thought there was a big like grain like surplus and stuff.
That's
Like,
Not since 2009.
okay, particularly from since 2000.
Yeah.
Well, I'm curious, is that because subsidies has gone away, and that's why the prices have gone up?
Oh, sure. When they go away, they just sell the farm. They shut it down because it's not worth it for them at that point. And they said farming is, they called it a job of inches. One farmer said a job of half inches, where they said if you can save even 2 to 3 cents per cow per day, you have so many cows, it can make or break you.
Or a job of, like, what is it, 3/4 of an inch if they're sprinkles?
If they're sprinkles, yes. So I think when I get reincarnated, I'm coming back as a farm cow. Eat candy, get my titties played with all day. And now they're getting played with more because they're making 3 more pounds of milk a day.
Yeah.
You know?
Let's get hooked up to a machine, get sprinkles all day. That's the life.
A new thing that's getting popular is frozen beer, or what they're calling polar beer.
Polar beer?
It's really big in Toronto right now. Japanese brewer Asahi invented it. They only do it with Sapporo beer right now. He invented this in 2010. What they do is they get a frozen yogurt machine, and it spins the beer, and it makes it real frothy.
Yeah.
Like a mix between like a froth and a slushy.
Almost like an emulsion of beer or whatever, I guess. I don't know what that would be.
Like a frise. A freeze, whatever they call it. And then they get a nice cold beer in a glass, and they top it with this frozen beer. So it looks like whipped cream sitting on top of the beer. And they said people are digging it. Up in Toronto, they actually sell more of that than they do regular beer right now. And I'm sure you're paying more for it. They also sell it in LA in Dodger Stadium, and it's getting pretty big in the UK.
Interesting.
So I guess the closest place for us to get it would be Toronto.
Have you guys covered the powdered alcohol stuff?
We did.
Yeah,
Bob, you don't listen to the show, do you?
It's an hour, and several days a week. It's a commitment.
Come on, man. You got a headset. You listen to it at work. Come on.
So, all right.
Do you sit at a desk all day?
I do.
Well, no excuse. I'm sorry, we only have 1 hour a day for you. I wish we had more.
We had more entertainment to give the people.
But right now there's about 30 hours online,
Just
so
bleeding me dry.
you can fill out a whole week.
All this
with the
entertainment.
commute. Oh, Bob. None of
Yeah,
our
but
friends.
we did talk about that. They stopped it because the size or whatever was in the package was more than they originally signed off on, so they got to go.
Oh,
put it
okay.
back
I
through.
didn't realize that they had. I thought that it was full steam ahead on it.
No, it's supposed to be available in the fall.
Okay.
Then the government, because what's happening is all these venues and bars are freaking out. Like you're going to bring in powdered
Exactly.
alcohol.
Well, they said it was specifically for like sporting events and things like
Right.
that.
Look at this. Oh,
He's got lights.
you're okay. You're good.
You can buy those at Radio
Okay.
Shack. You should put them on this car.
That's the commute signal. Need to go.
But so like the government, what we thought originally was told was they'd quickly shut it down. But when we were at the Painted Stave the other day, they had said they approved it in error.
Yeah, and that's what it was. It was mislabeled,
Right.
basically.
Which they said is easy to do anymore. They said it's quite frequent. And these guys knew their stuff. I trust the Painted Stave.
Yeah, that was good stuff, man. We got to go down there sometime.
Dude, yeah.
They make it's like a distillery right in Smyrna, and they make vodka, gin.
No way.
Yeah, all kinds of. It's an awesome place. Just like these two guys running the whole thing.
And let me tell you what, I'm not a fan of corn whiskey or gin. Theirs was phenomenal.
Yeah,
I mean,
it was surprising.
Phenomenal. We tried coffee vodka. We tried grappa.
And it's all stuff like they get locally there too, and all the ingredients and everything.
Goldenrod is big in that area, so they make their vodka with goldenrod,
Yeah,
and they're the only place that makes vodka with goldenrod
No,
in the country.
the gin, right?
No, I thought it was the vodka.
Okay.
I could be wrong.
Because that was the state herb, and look at this. People
Bad
with their
X.
fucking packages.
Gotta believe
It's not like they deliver any to me. I still haven't gotten
Your
that battery. I sent them a fucking email today. Cocksuckers. Oh, man. Where were we on? Did I finish the story?
I don't know. Got off on FedEx and they just...
Yeah, FedEx screwed my shit up, man.
Just
We
like
were
they're
talking about
screwing
frozen
up.
beer.
Yeah.
But, so yeah, that's that. So we'll take a trek up to Toronto. Get
Yeah, I
some
wouldn't mind
frozen
that.
beer. But we can do that in a day. Take a day up, hang out there for the night, come back the next day. But yeah, Bob, we did a, since you're probably not privy to this, we did a show there.
Oh, okay.
This past Wednesday.
So it's going to be up around Monday. We got a tour, we got a private tour of the place, interviewed the guys, a nice sampling. Oh, and we also tried their Scrapple vodka.
Yeah.
What the hell is Scrapple vodka?
Uh-huh.
Vodka made with Scrapple.
With a meat?
No, with
It
all
was
the
with
herbs
all the
that
stuff
it
that they
takes.
put into it.
Oh, okay. That
So
makes a lot more sense.
Right.
I was like, what, you just take like pig snouts and squeeze,
Yeah.
ferment the squeezings from that?
Yeah. No, that's the brain beer that they make up here.
Oh,
Yes, which they are sadly sold out of.
Yeah.
So I know we said we were going to do a brain beer episode, but we can't right now.
Yeah,
However, we should find out when they are going to rebrew it.
and come back and grab a case.
Do a show.
Yeah. Oh yeah, and just talk to them.
Talk to them, watch them
Watch the braining
with
process.
the goat brains.
Goat brains.
It's
Yeah.
beer made with goat brains.
Yeah, they like smoke the goat brains, and that goes into the process of making the beer. It was for the thing for the zombie show. What was that?
Walking Dead.
Walking Dead.
I thought though they said that they did use actual Scrapple too.
No,
In
I
the
don't,
process.
I don't
Oh,
think so.
okay.
he said he was thinking about it,
Oh,
like
okay.
thinking
Okay,
about
but-
ways to caramelize it or something. And
So, but I'm just
That's
confused with
right.
like this goat brain or whatever.
Mhm.
Like, how does that fit into how you brew it like you would?
I don't know where or how it goes into that process. It must go into the mash at some point.
It's gotta be.
Okay.
And you just
And-
extract.
And
Because it would go bad, wouldn't it? So
Yeah,
they have to
yeah.
pretty much get rid of it all.
well,
it has
I
to
mean, they
get
cooked it ahead of
down.
time, like it was smoked, and then they put it into the process after that.
Crazy. And
Yeah.
you tasted it?
No, that's
Oh,
the
it
thing.
wasn't available.
We were gonna get some while we were here, because like
Oh.
the place that sells it or the brewery or whatever is real close to where we're going,
You're
which
like
is right
12
up there.
minutes away.
But yeah, they were all sold out when we called the other day.
Alright, yeah. So that's just that.
But they said they are going to bring it back, so we'll have to jump on that
Mhm.
next time. I imagine it flew out the door, especially because they did it at the Walking Dead. They had a Walking Dead finale party
Mhm.
where they played it on their TVs and
Yeah.
sold the beer. They probably sold out that fast.
Yeah.
There's a Kickstarter for something called the Golden Goose, and it's a take on the goose that laid the golden eggs.
Mhm.
And what it is, it's this case, and you place an egg in it, a raw egg, in the shell, and then it's got these two like strings, these elastic strings on the end, and you pull it, and it comes back, and it's like a rubber band.
Oh, and it
And
spins, the
spins
yolk
it.
inside.
Spins it, and then the centripetal force of it mixes the egg all up evenly,
Mhm.
and then you can hard boil the egg, but it comes out as a scrambled egg.
Mhm.
So you scramble it inside.
Ugh.
That's an $18 Kickstarter right now. I don't know if I would like that because I like scrambled eggs fluffy,
Mhm.
and I don't know how that would taste,
Yeah.
like scrambled and condensed.
Mhm.
It'd be good for the go.
It would almost be like, yeah, I mean, good for the go for anything like that. That's kind of like that egg machine I was talking about, where
Yeah,
you just
on
put
the
the
stick.
stick in there
Yeah.
and you get an egg on a stick. It's like a toaster. Like you put like an egg or two in there, you put a stick in the top, and you push down the thing like a toaster, and then it pops out.
Do
You
we
got
really need this?
Yeah.
no,
No, you do.
it's just a
If
gadget.
If you
stick.
got a busy life and you don't got time to eat at home,
That's like what they
Egg
have.
on the
They
go.
have the cooker that where you take the muffin or whatever, it toasts the muffin, you put the egg and the sausage or whatever, and it cooks all that. And I've seen those too. And I can't imagine that comes out other than like a goopy, undercooked sausage, burnt
Just a mess.
burnt muffin mess. Yeah.
the Taco Bell, speaking of goopy breakfast, they've been putting a hurting on McDonald's.
Really?
They have another commercial they're attacking McDonald's called Old McDonald Had a Farm. And they introduce a man who's been eating Egg McMuffins since 1984.
Mhm.
And then he tries a Taco Bell breakfast. And then he goes on to cut off his mullet. He gets tighter pants, whips out a smartphone, and he takes down his Loverboy poster.
Oh.
Because, you know, that's old school now, McDonald's. And McDonald's profits are down 2% since Taco Bell
Speaking of
introduced this. Look at that. Right by the Golden Arches.
McDonald's.
And I think they could even put a bigger hurt on them because, one, McDonald's is open 24 hours. So you're not going to affect all their breakfast times. And Taco Bell, they don't open till 7 o'clock. Most people got to be on the road and out by 7 o'clock.
But aren't they open till... Oh, okay, that's just when they open in the morning.
Right. I mean, if they were open at 5, they'd probably sell so much more.
Which is weird. Why can't they just find another couple, you know, dregs for that overnight shift? Because it's... It's like... They close at like 2 a.m. I mean...
they're not open 24 hours.
Yeah.
Okay.
So, I mean, you know...
Well, maybe they're just, you know, the exploratory part of it right now. Just
to see what kind of draw it has.
Is there breakfast in every market now, or is it still... Okay. So maybe
is it limited?
No, it's in every...
Oh, okay.
So maybe they're still trying to tweak it. And
well, like I had said, if you are open overnight, I'm more likely to get fucked up and want to buy one of these things at 3 in the morning than I am to wake up sober and, hey, I think I'm going to go to Taco Bell for breakfast.
Now, does Taco Bell have the same extensive menu that McDonald's does for breakfast? Or is it
they do not. They have about 4 items.
And they put that much of a hurt on them.
Yep.
It's impacted by 2% of their sales.
Yep. Now, we'll see if it continues.
Yeah, I was about to say, I mean, that's like, okay, it's a novelty, it's a new thing right now. If they can maintain it, that would be the real impressive.
Yeah, but is it actually a trend or...
Yeah, and pretty much all that breakfast food all tastes the same shitty way. So whether you get it,
I don't know. There's got a waffle on it, Bob.
It got a waffle. Yeah, okay.
You shove a waffle on there. I don't know. You know, I don't
like
really
the
mind.
McGriddle when that came out. Everybody thought that was the best thing. And
I tried one of those things one time.
Oh, no.
Yeah, this guy loves
they're pretty fucking nasty.
I can't take it.
I love
that thing was terrible. But like I don't mind their regular breakfast sandwich. Like I like those. I mean,
well,
to me
that's
that's
classic though. I mean, like if you just take a muffin or whatever.
Yeah, I mean it tastes like a regular egg and stuff. You know, if you're in a hurry, it's not some crazy thing.
Yeah, and their sausage biscuits are way better than they have any right to be.
Yeah.
Taco Bell sales are up 25% since they've done the breakfast. 25% of their sales.
Just with the introduction of the breakfast, it's bolstered them overall.
I mean, I wish I would have thought to buy stock in Taco Bell beforehand.
Before they unleashed.
Their numbers got to be big. And you know the Baja Blast that you can get there, the Mountain Dew, like the blue Mountain Dew you can get at Taco Bell?
I'm just going to say yes for the sake of argument.
Well, they have it there. People are
I
nuts over it.
so. I've probably seen it a million times.
And up till now, if you saw the sign, because they've had these big signs in your face when you're eating. Till now, that's been the only place you can get it, is Taco Bell. Well, now they're shipping it out on the market. You can get bottled Baja Blast anytime you want.
Sponsored by Taco Bell?
I don't know. Unless Mountain Dew, maybe the contract expired and they said, F you, Taco Bell.
Yeah, we're taking it.
We're taking it back. We don't need to sell it in Doritos anymore.
There's shit parked in that lane up there, right? Like cars and shit further up?
I can't see.
No.
Bob, can you see in this lane? Are there cars parked up here?
Probably are.
I can't see either. I just see a...
Are we parked on the street?
No, I'm going to go around the block. I just want to know when I can get over because...
Gotcha.
Yeah, the right's coming up and I got to be...
Well, that sign says, don't block the boy.
Don't block that boy.
There's a lot of boys. I don't know which one not to block.
Locust Street.
A lot of Hoovers out today. Holy mackerel. Yeah, that one. Holy shit. And that one.
This is why I don't watch the podcast, because you can't see the things you're pointing at.
Trust me, it's good.
Oh, we need helmet cams too.
Look at this, look at that.
Or just Joe. Just Joe needs a helmet cam. You can flip over to it.
Having a split screen all times.
And they all have ripped pants on. I don't get it.
That's hot out. Rip your pants a little bit.
Yeah,
you don't have to go home.
A solid pair of pants. All this one does. There's a reason why she does though. Oh. Alright. We did Taco Bell, we did McDonald's. Let's go to Burger King.
The BK.
Burger King truck was on its way from Prince Edward Island to New Jersey, delivering French fries. And his brakes started failing on him, so he pulls into a Walmart parking lot. Now, nothing good happens in a Walmart parking lot.
Oh yeah, apparently not.
A lot of bad things happen.
I can tell where this story's going.
The brakes caught fire, caught the truck on fire. 40,000 pounds of BK fries cooking right there in the parking lot. Big old flames. Picture I saw was the fire department putting out the truck and just flames shooting out the side of this truck.
Jeez.
But can you imagine how good that smelled? Oh, fresh baked fries.
Well, it's one thing if it's in, if it's in grease cooking, though, but if it's just on fire, I
Yeah,
don't think it smells
yeah. If
all
it's
that
just
great.
burning.
Flame broiled. Their
That's
stuff
their-
is flame
that's their
broiled. That's
Whoppers.
their
That's not
sign.
their
Yeah,
fries.
you don't throw French fries on the grill.
Well,
my
this
friend.
was their time to experiment with it. This is right turn only.
Yeah. Okay. Good. That's what I want.
Watch out for the Pepsi truck
I'll watch out for
carrying the Baja
the
Mountain
Baja.
Dew.
It's getting ready to Baja blast me in the right hand turn.
But yeah, no one was hurt. No one died. It was a slow burn at first. But 40,000 pounds. So if you were looking for French fries at BK in New Jersey,
They might be running low.
buy them up while you can. They're about 40,000 pounds shy. It's a lot of fries, man.
Holy shit! They cool this whole building with window
units.
shakers.
Yeah.
Wow.
That's probably not the most efficient thing.
Well, you figure, how did they get central air into it? You know, it was built so
I don't
long
know.
ago.
I don't know what the roof is like, but usually
You
there's
could
a
use
way.
that tube, the air-conditioned tubes they
Yeah.
have now if you have an old house. But that's expensive to install, and they're
Well,
not going to put
that's what you do for a living, Larry. So why don't you come up with a plan for it?
Yeah,
Yeah.
for downtown Philly. Or
Yeah.
$4 each quarter of an hour.
Yeah, that's what
Yeah,
it
this
is.
is it.
Fuck.
Uh-huh.
Oh, well, there's a max price. We do max out.
Yeah, we're gonna max out. I mean, we can expect that. All right.
Was that right? $4 each quarter of an hour?
Yep.
Yeah.
Holy
$16 an hour.
Jesus Christ.
That's what parking is here in the big city, my friend.
Yeah, I'm used to Wilmington.
Yeah.
Shit.
Little town,
You max out at $9.
monthly, out. Where are we parking?
Oh, we will park.
Oh, I gotta
Well, the
go
commute
now.
parking lot edition.
Yeah.
All right. Well, anyway, that'll do it for this episode of the commute.
As we
Since you probably can't see us anymore, check out our website, to commute. Listen to this, Bob. tocommute.com. That's TWO commute.com.
That's too many letters.
Follow us on Twitter at Driver Passenger.
What's
like
the
our
internet?
Like our Facebook page, The Commute. Subscribe to our YouTube channel, The Commute Podcast, or shoot us an email at thecommutepodcast@comcast.net. See you soon.
Yeah, sure.
Bye.
All right, so we just got done eating at Fogo, the
Yes.
chow.
Yep.
And what'd you think?
First time there, it was good. It was good. I mean, it's an experience. I mean, go when it's cheaper. Shit, I don't know if I would pay the full $50 for that, but it was.
It's an experience. I mean,
Yeah,
you pay for
I
the
mean, it's-
experience,
you
Yeah,
pay for
too.
the
you do it
experience.
once or whatever, you have it, And
I mean, and to me, that was worth like the lunch price rather than.
Oh, yeah.
The
Lunch
dinner
price
price,
is better than
but-
the dinner price. Add 15 more bucks to it for dinner.
Yeah.
But, man, we ate a lot of meat.
yeah, you have to make that your central and pretty much only meal, I think.
Yeah,
If you're
yeah.
going to do it, if you're going to
Yeah.
truly enjoy it.
Don't eat before, you won't eat after.
But
Like,
yeah,
that was breakfast, lunch, and dinner.
I mean, again, we were there for over 2 hours. We weren't rushed or anything
Yeah,
like that.
no,
so you could
great
do that.
service.
You could
Yeah.
actually be there for your lunch and dinner.
Right.
So,
And consume both meals in the
yeah,
same sitting.
So,
My drink was always full.
Mhm.
They were super polite.
Yeah.
You wanted something specific, they catered to you?
Yeah, they did. That was kind of cool, you know. Oh, I saw that one thing go by.
Yeah, can you grab
Oh
it?
yeah, well,
We'll
you
get
know,
it.
We'll get it. We'll bring it over to you.
the wait staff is very friendly, very helpful.
Yeah.
However, I never got my iced tea.
You did not.
Well, you
ever
didn't
get
speak
your
up
iced tea
again. That's your own fault.
Oh, yeah, no.
I mean, 'cause
You'll have
Larry
yourself
had to
to
speak
blame.
up a couple about that falafel or whatever it was.
Well, see, at that point, once I realized I wasn't getting it, I was mad, and I was like, I don't want it anyway. So there.
So, I mean, with so many people in
Jackass.
the mix, I was amazed at how well they did keep track of this stuff.
Yeah, no, yeah, it was
Yeah.
a lot of people waiting on you at one time.
Yeah. So it wasn't just like you had one server that was, that knew what you wanted. They all seemed to know what you were drinking and stuff like that, and how to
Mhm.
take care of you. So.
Oh, and I just I got the meat sweats a little bit.
Yeah, towards the end. Towards the
Last
end.
time I was there, I really had the meat sweats.
You had to fight through.
Holy mackerel, man. It was after the fact. We were waiting for the cars to come. And oof,
Yeah, no, I think I had just enough. I mean, I didn't.
oh
go
no, I
crazy.
gorged.
Yeah.
I gorged.
Come on, get in there.
But
I tapped out early, I think. So.
You did?
yeah, you were the first one to tap out.
I think, well, me or Frank, I'm not sure, one of us. But
Yeah, well, you just you know your line.
yeah,
You know,
I
that's
knew
it.
I didn't want to get to the point where I had so much that I stopped enjoying it. You know,
Right.
I wanted to be able to keep down and
See,
enjoy what I had in me.
My thing
It
was,
was a pleasant
I
experience.
ate so much and I was full. I kind of felt the shit coming on,
Uh-huh.
and I didn't have to worry because we got a long ride. So I figured if I ate more, it would push
right.
everything out of me. Right. So, and it did.
It worked out. Your
It worked.
plan.
It worked. This is my plan.
See, I kind of have a regret though that I didn't really sample the stuff on the salad bar at all. So.
This is my design.
Hey, the salad bar is good, but just
Yeah, I could.
There was some interesting stuff on there, and but I heeded your advice. I stuck all with the beef and everything, and the meat servings, and I think.
You know what I kind of would have wanted though is any of the like the hot things at the salad bar. I
Mhm.
kind of wanted those to come to the table. Like I
Yeah,
could have used
yeah.
more. I could have used more rice. I could have used more beans, and that kind of stuff like at the table.
we're not getting up for it.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, that was the thing. I didn't want to like get up and have to mess around with getting another plate and
Yeah.
what am I going to do with two
Well,
plates?
that's just because you're a lazy
there a
fucking
bowl?
American rather than.
Exactly.
Well,
I mean, like that I don't really think of that as detracting, as a detraction to the overall.
No, I'm
experience.
saying it would add
It'd have
to it
been
if they
nice,
brought
yeah.
that stuff. I mean,
Well, yeah, it would
they were
definitely
bringing
add to it.
potatoes and
But
everything
it
else
was
anyway.
certainly- But those were just, I don't know what we were calling a palate cleansers. They were just kind of like, I really think
There
that.
were things while you waited for the next meat
Yeah,
to come.
that's basically
all it
like,
was.
what can I just keep throwing in my
Well, I was
gullet
using like
while,
the potatoes to mix with a little bit of meat. I would
okay.
taste the meat and be like, oh, that would be good mixed with potatoes.
Yeah.
And scoop it up. Same with the polenta.
Yeah,
You know,
that's what I was
just a
doing with the
little piece
beans and
off.
rice. Like
Right.
that's why I wanted that stuff.
And like the cheesy rolls or whatever they were.
Powell.
It was really good when it sopped up the meat juice and all.
Oh, yeah.
But by itself, I had one. I was like, it's not that good. The first one I had, I was like, this is really good because it's sopping up all the meat,
Uh-huh.
But so, you're right, and it really does add to the meat experience, I guess. But
Now you can say you've been there.
Yeah,
yep,
You know?
it was worth it.
absolutely.
And really, that salad bar is almost worth going just for the salad bar.
That's what I was thinking.
Because you
Yeah,
can do that
yeah,
for
yeah.
$25. Yeah, for $25.
$25. Okay.
And then you can just go plate after plate after plate on that.
Dude, but I mean, and it's not just like salad on the salad bar.
No, there was fish.
all kinds
all
of
kinds
stuff.
of
Meat,
cheese.
cheese, everything. That was crazy.
And then it also included the beans, the rice,
Yeah.
all the hot stuff.
So are we saying thumbs up pretty much then?
Oh, I definitely give it a thumbs up. That's my second time around, and it
Yeah, it
didn't
was
let
good.
down.
Yep. I would go back, but I mean, like I was saying after, I mean, while that's a particular experience, I mean, I think I still prefer like a smaller restaurant, like a Muse
Right,
or
right,
someplace like that where you sit down and the
Right,
plates
this is
are like
something. I
designed
mean, we
for
did
you.
this. We'll be back 3-4 years from now.
Yeah.
We're
Yeah.
talking
Find
about
a Groupon
something.
deal, right?
We're going to be in Philly one day. Hey, look, we're going to be in Philly. Why don't we hit the,
Oh, this road is not good for this though. Yeah, hit the
Yeah.
hit the Fogo. Yeah, it's a place to go. I mean, it's a place to stop off. It would make me, as easy it was to get to that place, it makes me want to go back for like a different restaurant that's there.
Mm-hmm. Well, they said that Buca di Beppo, the Italian restaurant I was telling you about.
Oh yeah, yeah.
And that's not there anymore. Now, they do have other locations.
Mhm.
They have one up in, why am I thinking Reading? Exton.
Okay.
Exton, they have one in Exton. But that'd be worth a trip one day.
Yeah.
And that's right by the King of Prussia movie theater. Well, shoot, Exton has a theater, I'm sure. Yeah, we could do that again.
Yeah. Yeah. So thumbs up for Fogo.
All right.
Definitely. Check it out. Figure out how to spell it on your own. Fogo de Chao. Google autocorrects you.
Yeah.
And I guess that's that, right? A little killer for this episode?
Yeah, I think so.
All right.
And then for the viewers who are from around the country, it's actually a chain, right? That's
Yeah.
what you're saying.
Yeah.
So
They just opened one in New York, actually.
Yeah, so if you're not from around here, check out your local listings.
Exactly. All right.